Just when we thought we had email marketing figured out, Apple decided to change the game again. And this time, it's massive. Apple Mail has 50% of email market share. And with iOS 18.3, they're completely transforming how your emails are being seen and read. I'm talking AI-generated summaries replacing your pre-headers, promotional emails getting into their own tab, and that's not all. And here's the thing. This is just one of the massive shifts happening in email marketing in 2025. And if you're not paying attention to what's coming next, you're going to get left behind. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Casey. I run Luck & Co agency. My team and I help 8- and 9-figure e-commerce brands maximize their revenue from email and SMS. And today, I'm pulling back the curtain on exactly what's working in 2025. Before we dive into the rest of the trends, make sure to hit that like button if you want more content like this. Trust me, you're going to want to stick around until the end because I'm saving the most powerful trend for last. Trend number 1, the iOS 18 email revolution. Let me tell you exactly what these iOS changes mean for your revenue. First, all those promotional emails you're sending, they're now landing in the Updates tab. I know what you're thinking. Isn't it just like the Gmail's promotion tab all over again? But here's why this is actually an opportunity. When Gmail introduced the Promotions tab, everyone panicked. But guess what happened? Engaged subscribers actually started checking that tab specifically when they were ready to shop. The same thing is happening here. It's not about fighting the placement, it's about optimizing for it. But here's where it gets really interesting. iOS 18 is now generating AI summaries of your emails. Think about that. Your traditional preview text isn't just competing with other emails anymore. It's being transformed into an AI-generated summary. Let me show you what this means practically. Your subject lines will need to be stronger than ever. Your opening sentences are very crucial. They are what the AI uses to generate summaries. Those long, image-heavy emails, AI might not consider alt text and it won't scan the text and images. The brands that are winning right now are the ones embracing these changes instead of fighting them. They're creating shorter, more focused emails, front-loading their important content, using clear, value-driven subject lines, and optimizing their first paragraph for AI summarization. This isn't just about adapting to a new update, it's about understanding how people are actually reading emails in 2025. The companies that get this right aren't just maintaining their open rates, they're actually seeing better engagement because they're giving subscribers exactly what they want, exactly where they expect to find it. And while these iOS changes are huge, wait until you see what I'm saving for the end of this video. We're talking about a new messaging format that just helped a major brand double their revenue per message during the 2024 holiday season. But first, let's talk about what's happening with email in 2025. Trend number 2, the simplicity revolution. While AI and technology are getting more complex in 2025, the most successful email campaigns are doing just the opposite. Think about your subscribers for a moment. They're experiencing information overload every single day. Not even a day, every hour. That's why we're seeing a massive shift in what actually converts. Take this example from the beauty industry. A mid-sized brand was competing against industry giants. Instead of trying to match their competitors' complex campaigns, they focused on just 2 things: clear communication about ethically sourced ingredients and direct messaging about their skincare research. The results? They gained market share despite higher prices. Why? Because in a world where consumers are experiencing burnout from information overload, simplicity cuts through the noise. For your email marketing, this means skimmable content that drives immediate value, clear pain point addressing, product-specific segmentation from day one. And to do this, you need to be collecting zero-party data, in other words, just shopping preferences in your pop-up. Trend number 3, the shift from automation to authentic intelligence. 2024 was all about using AI to generate content, but 2025, the game is changing completely. Instead of just using AI to pump out generic email copy, marketers are now using it to create truly personalized customer journeys. Here's what that looks like in practice. Let's say that you want to set up a post-purchase flow. In 2024, you would have to write something like, target customers who purchased in the last 30 days, exclude anyone who's already purchased again, and only include people who opened an email in the last week. That's a lot of technical parameters, right? But now, we're moving in the direction where you can literally tell your email platform, I want to send follow-up emails to recent customers who seem interested in buying again. The AI handles all the technical setup. It's like having a marketing expert who understands exactly what you mean. Here's what the winning brands are doing with this technology. Customer journey mapping. Instead of setting up rigid flows, they're saying things like, show me customers who typically buy seasonal items and might be interested in our summer collection. The AI analyzes past purchase patterns, browsing behavior, and engagement data to create these segments automatically. Content optimization. Rather than A/B testing every single element, they're using AI to analyze what's working across their campaigns. Soon, you'll be able to simply tell your system, find what makes our best performing emails successful. And the AI will identify patterns like subject lines with specific product names might convert 32% better, or emails sent between 2 and 4 p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays get 28% more open rates. Finally, number 3, predictive sending. This is huge. Instead of choosing between morning or afternoon sends, brands are letting AI analyze each subscriber's behavior. One of our clients saw their open rates jump from 30% to 42% just by using AI to predict the perfect send time for each customer. Klaviyo is one of the email platforms that's at the front of the AI revolution with their new product, Marketing Analytics. If you want to make the most of the cutting-edge tools and grow your revenue even further, reach out to us through the form in the video description. The key with all of these technologies is to let AI handle the complex data work while you focus on strategy and creativity. That's what makes this shift so powerful. It's not about replacing your marketing expertise, it's about giving you superpowers to execute your vision. And that's why as an agency owner, I'm not scared of AI at all. It's actually empowering us to be even more creative and produce even more interesting strategy for our clients. Trend number 4, first-party data and privacy. Here's a staggering number. Up to 98% of your website traffic is still anonymous. And with third-party cookies disappearing, that's a huge problem. But here's what's changing in 2025. 3/4 of marketing executives are now prioritizing collecting data directly from consumers on their own sites. And more importantly, they're turning it into a massive advantage. Let me show you exactly how we do it at Luck & Co. A premium skincare brand we work with completely transformed their approach to data collection. Instead of just adding a generic pop-up asking for email addresses, we've created what we call a value exchange journey. Here's what we did. Number 1, smart quiz implementation. Their welcome pop-up doesn't just ask for an email, it offers a personalized skincare routine. The quiz asks about their skin type, concerns, and goals. But here's the genius part. Every answer becomes a data point for segmentation. They saw email sign-up rates jump from 2.8% to 5.2% just by making data collection valuable for the customer. Number 2, preference centers that actually work. Most preference centers are boring lists of checkboxes. Instead, we created an interactive beauty profile where customers can set their preferred contact frequency, choose product categories that they're interested in, share their skincare goals, and update their preferences anytime. The result? Their email engagement rates increased by 46% because every message was actually relevant to the recipient. Finally, number 3, progressive data collection. This is my favorite strategy. Instead of asking for everything up front, we're collecting data over time. Email sign-up, skin type and concerns. First purchase, basic information. Post-purchase, product feedback. Second purchase, more detailed preferences. VIP status, a complete beauty profile. Let me show you what good ROI looks like here. We've spent about 20 hours setting up this kind of system for one of our clients, and within 60 days, their email revenue increased by 22% because they could finally send truly personalized campaigns. Remember, it's not about collecting more data. It's about collecting the right data and using it to actually improve your customer experience. Trend number 5, own channels dominance. This next shift is actually being driven by something unexpected, the 2024 election cycle in the US. With political ad spending reaching $12.3 billion, a 30% increase over 2020, brands have had to get creative. Here's what the data shows. A standard marketing email drives about $0.04 in revenue, so 4 cents in revenue. But when brands shift to behavioral triggered email strategies, that number can jump up to 95 cents per email. This isn't just about sending more emails, it's about sending smarter ones. Let me show you what this looks like in practice. One fashion brand we work with noticed their paid ad costs jumping 40% during election season. Instead of trying to outspend their competitors, they shifted focus to their own channels. They started sending targeted restock alerts based on browse history, created SMS exclusive drops for their most engaged customers, and built preference-based email flows that delivered exactly what each customer segment wanted to see. The result? Their cost to acquire a customer dropped from $43 to $32, while their customer lifetime value actually increased. Why? Because they weren't just broadcasting messages. They were having conversations with customers who actually wanted to hear from them. The brands seeing the most success right now are the ones treating their own channels like their primary revenue drivers, not just support for their paid ads. They're prioritizing email and SMS list growth. They're using behavioral data to trigger perfectly timed messages and building first-party data collection into every customer touchpoint. Trend number 6, RCS revolution. Now, here is something that's really exciting. And if you're not paying attention to this yet, you're going to want to. In 2025, while most marketers are still debating about basic SMS, there's a complete transformation happening in mobile messaging with RCS, Rich Communication Services. Look at these messages side by side. On the left, we have traditional SMS marketing. On the right, that's RCS. The difference is night and day. We're talking about verified sender badges, rich media, interactive buttons, and everything that makes messaging feel premium and trustworthy. But here's what really matters: the results. During the 2024 holiday season, Dooney & Burke ran one of the first RCS campaigns in the US, and guess what? They more than doubled their revenue % compared to regular SMS campaigns. And they're not alone. Brands using RCS are seeing 150% increase in engagement, 60 to 80% higher conversions, and significantly stronger customer confidence in purchasing. The really interesting thing here is how RCS is transforming the entire customer experience. Instead of those clunky one-way messages, you're creating actual conversations with your customers. They can interact with your brand directly in the message, make purchases in one tap, and get a premium experience that builds trust. And the best part? This isn't some far-off future prediction. This is happening right now, and the brands that get in early are going to have massive advantage. Drop a comment below if you want me to do a deep dive on how to set up your first RCS campaign. And if you're finding this valuable, don't forget to like and subscribe. We get plenty more revenue-driving strategies coming your way. Trend number 7, dynamic content adaptation. This last trend ties everything we've talked about together. Here's what's really exciting about 2025. Email marketing is finally becoming truly dynamic. Let me show you what I mean. One of our luxury skincare clients used to send the same replenishment email to everyone who bought their vitamin C serum. Now, their emails adapt in real time based on how customers actually use the product. If someone's been clicking on brightening treatments, they see before and after content. If they've been browsing moisturizers, they get tips about layering products. The same email, but completely different experiences. Instead of those one-size-fits-all campaigns, leading brands are creating emails that actually evolve with their customers. Think about it. Someone who's purchasing 5 times doesn't need the same offer as the first-time buyer. Someone who always buys during sales shouldn't get the same message as someone who purchases at full price. Here's what makes this really powerful. It's not just about the technology. Another premium retailer we work with found that by combining dynamic content with their brand storytelling, they didn't just increase sales, they actually strengthened customer loyalty. Why? Because every message felt like it was written just for that customer. The conversion rates jumped from 2.3 to 3.8% simply because they were showing people exactly what they wanted to see, exactly when they wanted to see it. The key is finding the right balance between automation and authenticity. The brands seeing the best results are using dynamic content to enhance their storytelling, not to replace it. Because at the end of the day, it's not about having the most sophisticated automation, it's about making every customer feel understood. The brands winning in 2025 aren't just the ones with the biggest budgets or the latest tech. They're the ones that understand something fundamental. Every innovation from iOS changes to RCS messaging is an opportunity to connect better with your customers. But I want to hear from you. Which of these trends is going to impact your strategy the most? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. And if you want to see exactly how to implement these strategies, don't forget to subscribe not to miss any of my future videos, or reach out to me and my team using the link in the video description. Thank you for watching until the end, and I will see you in the next video.